A Fox weather alert. We have official landfall with Hurricane Erick, a powerful Category 4 hurricane that made landfall technically as a Cat 3. Winds of 125 miles per hour. The location near Puerto Maldonado, Mexico. That's in extreme western parts of Oaxaca County. Sorry, Oaxaca State. Thank you. Thank you for staying with us here on Fox Weather. I'm Brenna Merwin alongside Craig Herrera. I was just confirming with Craig how to pronounce Oaxaca, but that's the state where this occurred. Again, technical landfall June 19th today at 6 a.m. So there's the details coming in from the National Hurricane Center. That's the technical landfall. It's been happening all morning long. Unfortunately, with Hurricane Erick, the eye wall has been scraping the coastline of Oaxaca State all morning long. And so that means that they've had a long duration of the most powerful winds this hurricane has, and that has made its impact for sure. As now we have had official landfall, this is going to continue to move inland, and that's going to quickly have this hurricane fall apart. We're going to see this transfer from a catastrophic wind event to a catastrophic flood event. It will continue to rain out, and we are looking at maybe 1.5 feet of rain for parts of Mexico, which will lead to a landslide and mudslide threat. So here's a close-up of that satellite. Again, now that we have the core of the system on land, we'll continue to see it fall apart. The winds are down to 125 miles per hour overnight. We were at 145. So here's a close-up of the eye, which is now onshore. Craig, the eastern fringe of this eye wall is still intact. So we still have very powerful wind gusts located right here. So, that's very close to Puerto Escondido, which was just hammered all morning long with that eye wall continuing to move across the shore.
Slammed with those winds coming on in. By the way, we have hurricane warnings that extend all the way north to Acapulco, so just north of where we're seeing landfall right now. And to your point, Britta, moving northwest, skirting the coast, it was almost like a rake just moving through. As we move forward in time with the exclusive Fox weather model, all of the rain that you talked about, 1 foot to 1.5 feet, will be the big concern here. We've got a lot of resort communities, a lot of people who vacation here. This would be 1 foot and 1.5 feet of rain that would go all the way down into the lower lying areas, and there's not a lot of real estate between the beaches and those mountains, so it goes down quickly. This, as you can see, Britta highlighting those mountains there, estimated rainfall totals through Friday up to 1 foot, 1.5 feet. Some places are going to overperform with that as well, Britta.
Yes, we still have hurricane warnings that remain in place for the coastline of Mexico. So they still have, a rough 24 to 48 hours to go through as we continue to see the impacts from Hurricane Erick. But there you have it, official landfall of Hurricane Erick happening in Mexico this morning.